Good morning, all. This is Barbara. Welcome to my channel, Jewelry Pirate. I just got in a little bit ago from going to my doctor's appointment, and I figured I would do a quick bag. We have something all in blues today, it looks like. I don't know exactly what's in here. I haven't looked. Must be surprised like we were yesterday. Yesterday was quite a shocker. The items that came out were really nice. So let's see what we got here. Let me get this bag open. Okay, so I spilled some of the contents out. Let's take a peek at what we have. And we'll start with this necklace. This is one of those satin necklaces. And it's white beads, gold in between. And these are kind of like a periwinkle blue. I'm looking for a clasp. I don't see one right now. I would assume, let's see here. 12, 24, 20, 26 inches. So, no clasp, lightweight, very pretty, new condition. Give you a close-up. Go this way. Very, very beautiful necklace. You can see the condition is great. Okay, well, we have a brooch. This is really lovely. There's my word. Okay. It's not a new one. And there's your pin back. This is pretty. It's done in that green with the little bit of blue through it. And it's got a bright pink stone in the middle. Nice little brooch. Okay. These are a little out of shape. These are bangles. I'd have to work on them. They're an oval shape, and they have little beads all the way around on them. As you can see, silver tone, not too bad. As usual, I'm going to take and put all the earrings off to the side. Try to stick them in one of these bangles. And we will see what we have. Okay, I have another brooch. This one here is in also, look at this, this is pretty. It's got the little center with the little beads around it. All the rhinestones appear to be there. There's your back. It's signed. And you can see that right on there. It's Monet. Very nice brooch. Really pretty. We have a necklace here. I'm going to have to check this for silver because I'm not sure. I don't see anything on it. But it's very nice. It's a southwestern necklace. And that looks like a real piece of stone in there to me. It's ice cold. And there you go. You can see the design. You see the stone. There's your back. I'm going to give this a little polish up later on. The length on this, 12 inch, let's see, 14 inches. So this is basically a choker. And it has the little hook on the end for your clasp. This is old. So I will check that out and give you a little bit more information on it later. Here we have, hopefully none of this will tangle up on me. We have a really nice bangle. Good shape, brand new. Silver tone. I don't see any markings on it. It's a pretty good size. So, nice bangle. Alright. Now we have, let me show you the pendant. This is a snake chain. Here's your pendant. And there's your beads. Of course, these are glass. The beads that are up here. And here's your chain. Lobster claw clasp. Has about I guess a 2-inch extender. Necklace without the extender and the pendant is 16 inches. This is a nice little necklace. There's a good look at it. Okay. Whew. We got a little tangle here. Let me put this over to the side, and I will get to that in a little bit. Earrings. Okay, we have a watch bracelet, and it has no name on it. Again, I will put a battery in this. The watch hangs off of the side of the bracelet. Let me see if I can give you a better peek at this. It's got a very large bead hanging off of the extender. There's the bracelet. And there's the watch. Again, brand new. Really, really nice. And I will turn around and check that out, make sure I can get it to work. I have a couple of stretch bracelets here. One is stretched out, so it's going to need to be restrung. This one in the forefront is glass beads. That will match that necklace, and these are stone. They've dyed probably howlite, but the stretch on that one's good. I think there's quite a few earrings in this. It's funny, you pick up a necklace and you have a whole bunch of earrings attached inside of it. There's some nice things here. Okay, this is a double strand, and I'm looking for, here we go, the clasp. Let me hang this out here like this. This is pretty. I don't know about these. I think they're acrylic. Silver tone chain. The beads, the silver beads that are on it, look like they have sort of a southwesterny design on them. You can get this to focus. There you go. Nice shape. Pretty, pretty, pretty necklace. Well. Okay, here's another stretch bracelet. This one I'm going to have to restring. This one's really nice, but it's busted. So it's got really pretty stations. And it looks like it's all there, so for the 10-minute, 15-minute repair, this will be as good as new. It's double stranded, and the bottom strand is completely gone. So I'm going to put that off to the side. Now we have a bracelet. And this appears to be missing a couple of stones, so I'm not going to open it up. It's got a fold-over clasp. They're just little plastic beads in there. Okay. Here's a nice pendant on a brass chain. No clasp. I put this in my hand so you can see it. Chain is very long, at least 24 to 26 inches. You can see it's enameled in there. There's the back. Nice chevron pendant. Every time I pick something up, there's earrings in it. This is a very nice necklace. It's got gunmetal is the chain, and the top of the necklace, I will show you, has a double chain. I'm going to start with the pendant. This is a big faceted blue stone. You see all the striations in that, and it feels cold. It is open in the back, so I'm assuming it's glass. And it has a curved chain, and then when it gets up here you have a double-stranded gunmetal chain up to the lobster claw clasp and the extender. Let me give a measure on this. Oh, this is long. So 24 inches, not counting the pendant or the extender. One more look. It's a lovely pendant. Gotta stop using that word. Okay, I'm going to pause for 1 second, and I'm going to try to straighten this out because I got earrings all over the place. Okay, I'm a little bit more straightened out here. I entangled that necklace. This is an acrylic necklace, but it's old. It has a spring ring clasp, kind of unique closures at the end. I've never seen a necklace with these. They're brass. I would say that this is, it's probably 2 feet. So I would say the total length of this is 48 inches. It's very lightweight. It's very pretty. It is acrylic, and it has 5 strands, and the beads are different on the strands. So, and it does have a lot of, when you wear it, it picks up the light very nice. But you could probably wear this in a few different ways. You can double it. You might even be able to triple it. It's a big necklace. I like this. Okay. Now we have another one of these satin necklaces. This one here is a green color with the white. Same thing, gold beads. I would imagine you could probably wear these together. Very clean, and it's in very nice shape. I would say it's brand new. There's no loose pieces. You know how these get, when they've been worn a lot, they end up getting all the little hairs from them sticking out, you know, from the fibers on the necklace or the bracelet. But this is excellent. Okay. I have a couple of bracelets here in this plastic bag. Let me see what the stretch is like on these. This one's good. This is acrylic. Just a plain little stretch bracelet. This one here, I probably will take and donate this one to the church. It's got a nice bead in there, but it's all plastic. So that's those. Like I said, we have tons and tons of earrings in here. I'm going to have to go off and then come back. Now we just have a nice blue bead necklace. And this has got a spring ring clasp. They're acrylic, but they're pretty. Fairly long length. Probably say 12. It's got a 14-inch drop, so 28 inches altogether. One more quick look. There you go. I see a hair in there. I got that. That's gone. Okay. These are Lauren Spencer. Handmade brass, real 20 karat gold plated. It says not a child's toy, but these are pretty. Nice little post earrings. Cadmium free, nickel free, lead free. All right. Have a little bracelet. And it's a watch. And you need to see who the maker is on this. And another one that I will try to put a battery in. And this has got a maker. N Moore. Capital N with a big Moore underneath it. And this is pretty. One of the watches from yesterday worked. The other one, the Timex, I didn't have the right size battery to go in it. So this is a pretty little watch. All the stones are in it. I will test this. We're getting down to the bottom of these goodies. Okay, here's another necklace. This is the pendant that hangs off of it. A lot of chain. And I don't see a maker's mark. But the necklace is 9.5 inches, not counting the pendant, and it has a 2-inch extender. So it's lightweight. It's pretty. All right. Now we have this, which is I can't see what the name on this is. It's a little leather bracelet. And nothing fancy, but it's on a card. Maybe you can read what that says on there. Sacred stone, maybe. Okay. We have another brooch. And this one's interesting. This is not new either. This is pretty nice. And it's got chains that dangle down at the bottom, like that. Here's your back. Your pin back is all in great shape. So, pretty little brooch. It's odd I get brooches. You've got another necklace here, and it's got earrings hanging off of it. I'll get that in a minute. Now we have this little necklace. It's probably 17, 18 inches chain. I want to show you. I have to check this out later on. I don't think it's anything fancy, but it's got a beautiful little pendant with it. Well, see what I mean? You try to turn around and show something that's really pretty. And let me see if I can get it to come in back here. A very lovely little stone. Yeah, just hang it loose here. Nope. Not going to help me out. All right, let me see what I got here with this necklace. Okay. This one's not hooked together. Here's the pendant. And it has a very long chain. I would say at least 22, 24 inches. And it has a lobster claw clasp with a 2-inch extender. There you go. Now, I have another one here, but it's got earrings all in it. Let me get this earring out. This is similar to the last one. Same length on the chain. Nothing fancy, but just a cute little necklace. Everything's there. It's got the dangles. Okay. And I think there's one more in the bag. And this is a chunky necklace. Old. This is definitely old. This would be not quite a choker, but maybe just a little bit longer, hanging down on your collarbone. It's, I'm not sure if this is wood or if it's acrylic. It feels more like wood. Let me show you this. It's really nice. And there's your spring ring clasp. I'll give you a close-up, see how it comes out. I mean, if I look at the beads, you can almost see like there's a grain to it. There's that spring ring clasp. That's an old spring ring. I don't know. Maybe the beads that are in between are plastic and maybe these big ones. Or maybe it's all acrylic. I don't know, but it's a nice necklace. Turquoise color. Okay, let me just take a quick look around here and see if I have any more pieces. I'm sure when I start going through this I will find some. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you and I'm going to go and package this up, and then I'm going to sort through the earrings, and I will be back with just the earrings, and in case I find something else along the way. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope you see something in this lot that you might be interested in. Don't forget, you can comment down below. You can send a screenshot over on Facebook to my Jewelry Pirate page. You can also email me. My email is listed below every video. Again, please like the video. Please share it and subscribe. And, you know, if there's something that somebody would like to see in some of these videos, let me know. I have many different styles of jewelry. I have tribal, I have boho, I have African jewelry, I have lots of rhinestones in jewelry. So pretty much I have a lot of stuff here. All right, a lot of it I've bagged, and I take care of the jewelry. And when I tell you that a piece of jewelry is it's and when I tell you a piece of jewelry is nice, it's nice. I try to evaluate everything honestly. So anyway, I will be back in a little bit once I get through this and get this video uploaded. Till then, if you go out and do some errands, stay safe, and I will see you in a little bit. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.